Myers, so much to, I guess, be thankful for, grateful for this season personally and the team as a whole. When you look back, what will you remember most about this season?
Well, I mean, this is a very, very special team, truly. I mean that, this is my seventh season. We certainly have a culture that I guess has been talked about and people are well aware of, but guys truly care about each other, and we come into work every day ready to go. And even through Mr. Allen passing and injuries and other staff members going through things, we grew closer, and it was just such a special year. And I can't speak for other places, but it's just incredible to think back on. We've struggled in past postseasons, and yet here we are today. We kept it together, staff, players, and of course there's new people coming in and out, but the fact that we were able to bounce back, come back better versions of ourselves this year, and make the Western Conference Finals for the first time in 19 years is truly special. And so just the chemistry, camaraderie, honestly the love that we have for each other like brothers was pretty incredible.
You just mentioned you guys getting better versions of yourselves, making better versions of yourselves. I know that's always an ongoing goal of yours. How did you do that this year?
I would say that the last two off seasons for me have been very, very important. 3 years ago, I really struggled, both on and off the floor. I dealt with sickness, depression, anxiety, the whole nine, and it was not fun. However, I had people that lifted me up, my wife, my friends, my teammates, and people that believed in me. And so I'm always willing to put the work in, and I guess I've stayed faithful to that process. And so when I was given an opportunity this year, I feel that I did a very good job to help us win. And obviously the last couple games have been pretty special for me. I suppose the appreciation that the fans showed me in games 3 and 4 here at the Moda Center, I will never forget, honestly. My wife doesn't really have much emotion, but she literally texted me like, I don't know how I'm holding myself together. I'm about to cry just because, and I had a lot of my other close friends and family there, and it was special for me. Obviously not the way we wanted to end, but now this is something to build on. And like I just mentioned, having a taste of that personally just makes me want to work even harder. And so I'm really looking forward to another summer of very focused and dialed in training and coming back a better version of myself.
You mentioned the last two games of the season for you personally. I tweeted all of Rip City in Moda Center chanting your name. You just mentioned it was somewhat emotional for you and your family. I was thinking of your wife, by the way, when that was going on. But just how can you really explain the experience that was for you? All this time and effort you put into it. You're given the opportunity. You take advantage of it, and you're rewarded with a lot of support from the fans.
Once again, it was surreal. It was like, I was overcome with emotion, but at the time I knew how focused I needed to be in the game. But I guess for everything to just come full circle and to feel that in that moment last night was, again, there's no other way to describe it other than special. And I don't take that for granted. I'm so thankful, and once again, I'm thankful that I'm on the other side of it. And now it's time to put more work in and continue to improve and hopefully, I guess, gain even more respect from people.
You just talked about putting in more work as you do every offseason. Do you have goals this summer? Do you know what you're doing as of yet?
Absolutely. Be going back down to LA June 1st. I'll take a couple weeks off starting now. But again, it's another very important summer for me because I can't rest on the fact that I just had a solid season and a couple of really good games. It's now time to watch my film, understand how I can get better, continue to put the work in. And I have, it's kind of been written about, but I kind of have what Ellie calls like my dream team. I mean, honestly, I have people that really care about me, strength conditioning, body work, Drew Hanlon for my basketball work. Like, there's just people who really care, and I'm willing to put the work in. So it's going to be another big summer for me. I'll be in LA for a majority of the summer. I'll come back to Portland. And one thing I do want to mention also is one of the things I was going through with my health issues was caused by my diet. And I always tried to stay dialed and do what I thought was right. But I got with a guy who kind of tweaked everything, and then all of a sudden Ellie decided, well, Meyers needs a better option for snacking and for in between meals. And so she, because I'm so busy, has been for the last year and a half really grinding behind the scenes with being in the kitchen, manufacturing, packaging. I mean, literally everything. It's been so incredible to see. And so we're launching in the first week of July our level protein bar. So I'm very, very excited. You know, it's been on LA and I's social media, but it's very exciting. It's something that not only tastes good, but it's also very good for you. So I'm very excited for that. So I needed to mention that.
As you should. That's very exciting. I have to mention, because you have mentioned her 5 or 6 times in this interview, just how important has the support of your wife been this season? I guess your entire career.
Yeah, ever since I met her, she truly is the definition of unconditional love. I mean, my wife is honestly the rock star of the household, and I mean that. She is so driven and so hardworking. Whether it's trying to help me with something, whether she's lifting me up, or for the last year and a half, I'm telling you, it's like Monday through Saturday, sometimes Sunday, all day in the office, all day on the phone, do whatever she can to help me, and then also starting this company. And at times I wish I could be there more often, but I'm so darn busy. So now with the summer coming and the launch in early July, we're both very excited, and she's truly incredible.
This is truly Hammer time for you.
That's right. That's right.